The way I found out about Native American nutritionals was through my mother, who has known the people who are involved with this company for a long time. And when this particular product came along, she had me in mind, especially because of the medical problems that I have been dealing with for many years. I was diagnosed HIV positive in 1985, and that became full-blown in 1990. I was an IV drug user at the time. My lifestyle created the problems at that time, and I was really shocked when I was told, when I was diagnosed HIV positive. It was very frightening. When I was first diagnosed, they told me I would probably live 2 years and then die a really horrible death. So I was pretty much on death's door. I decided I needed to start taking some medication at that time. This has been about 16 years ago. I did start taking some of the cocktails that the doctors suggested, and the side effects were still kind of horrendous, but they weren't as bad as in the beginning. And I was able to do some of the herbs and vitamins that I was doing at the same time of taking the medication. But my T-cell count started to come up a little bit, and the viral load started to go down, of course, due to the medication that I was taking. I have to have my blood work done fairly often. I go in every 3 to 6 months and have my blood work done, the T-cell count checked, my liver counts checked, and my doctor has wanted me to go on the treatment for liver for some time, which the side effects are horrendous, and I haven't really wanted to do that. So when my mom brought the materials for me to read about the defense, it specified that it did something for the bone marrow. The important thing that I want to say about the defense is once I found the defense and I started taking it, within 60 days I went back in for a blood test, and they checked my liver count, and my T-cell count had gone up. My viral load has dropped to non-detectable, which means it's below 50. So it went from 800,000 to below 50. And the greatest thing that I found with the defense was the liver count. That's the first time in 16 years that my liver count had been normal. And the day that I went into the doctor and he said, "What are you doing? What is the difference here? How come your liver test is so good and your other tests are so good? What are you doing different?" I did reflect back on when I was diagnosed and what a huge difference in how I felt and the amount of energy that I have as opposed to what I didn't have before. The defense, it gave me even more hope that I could have even more of a better life. I think the quality of life is so much more important than quantity. And yes, it would be wonderful if I could look forward to having quantity and quality. But the thing that was important to me was the quality of life. And it looks to me like defense is going to create both quality and quantity for me. I can look forward to having both instead of just the one. There's no way to describe the feeling of elation that I had, that even my doctor wanted to know what was different. As I said, when I was first diagnosed, I was told I would live 2 years, and I have lived way past that at this point. So every day is a gift to me. I certainly would recommend this to anyone. It gives you a feeling of well-being and hope.